Hi, Mecca. My name's Lily, and this is Aoife, and we're from the School for Revolutionary Girls, which is part of a Fairland project at IMA. And Aoife's just going to ask you a question now, if that's okay.
Okay.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the work your organization does?
Okay, like you said already, my name is Amaka Okonkwo, right? And I have a degree in development studies, and I have extensive experience in community development. I've worked with Akidwa for a number of years. Akidwa is a national network of migrant women in Ireland, which was established in 2001. It was initiated by Lady Bogwa.
Do you think is domestic violence a serious problem for immigrant women in Ireland at present?
Well, domestic violence is actually a very big global issue, and migrant women are not just, it's not so peculiar to them, but basically it's one of the issues that they are facing here in Ireland.
Definitely.
Can you tell us about the holistic practices that you practice with women to come seeking help from your organization?
It depends on the area. You mean if it's around FGM? Yeah, we have people coming in to ask questions or calling in to ask questions, seeking help. So what we do, we have referrals. We do give people referrals to where they could go, like to the hospital, the medicals, as you know. And not only that, we actually give them advice. I will give them, we educate them, because that is very important actually. In relation to your question, is giving education about what FGM is all about, because some people don't actually know the consequences, the implications of doing that, and not even knowing that it's illegal to practice that in Ireland now. So we are actually educating and creating more awareness. At the moment, I'm going around Ireland talking to a group of women, especially those that their communities are being affected. So we give them information, we train them on what really FGM is and why it should not be practiced. That is actually against human rights, actually against the woman's right or the girl's right. So we do a kind of holistic approach, trying to get people to, first of all, understand what this issue is and why it should not be practiced.
That's great. What are the social consequences for those who refuse FGM?
There are so many consequences. It depends for those who refuse FGM, because it could lead to death. It leads to so many things. It leads to illness. I can actually say that it leads to like hemorrhage. It leads to infection, failure of the wound to heal, even shock from the from the whole thing. It leads to bleeding, it reduces sensation, it leads to a lot of complications, health issues. So it's something that actually needs to be talked about so much, so that people know that it is wrong to do it. It is wrong to practice FGM because it leads to death.
And what are the social consequences for those who refuse FGM, so who don't do it?
Those who refuse to do it, yeah?
Mm-hmm. What are the social consequences for that?
For those who refuse to practice?
Yeah.
Like I said, it depends. It depends on the society. It depends on why it's not being why they are being practiced in the first place. So some could be punished. It's so some could be punished based on their community, based on why they are practicing it in the first place. And then the social consequences of those who are doing it as well. It has the social consequences, but which also has a kind of legal consequences, which has been established in Ireland. But basically, for those who refuse, it depends on that community. It depends on what their reason for doing it in the first place. So yeah, it depends on communities and how they practice it. So yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you so much for listening to us and telling us your views and opinions. It was great to hear from you, and thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. You're doing a great work, eh? Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.